Hey guys, it's Fiora and I am back from Indiana. I spent last week visiting with my grandmother, my family, and my friends in Indianapolis, and it was really nice. My grandmother is doing so much better than she was last year at this time. I really think that the reason she's doing so much better is because she's actually eating food. Last year, she was barely eating at all. She was mostly just eating like salads and lettuce. And she wasn't really getting any protein, and I think that was a big part of the problem. That, and she seemed to be suffering from seasonal depression, and her last brother had died. So like there were all of these things that really kind of added up that I think put her into a really bad health state and bad mental state. But now she's back to being how she was, I don't know, maybe 10 years ago. And she's energetic, she's feeling good, she's eating food, she's getting protein, like all of these things that she just wasn't doing, she's doing now. And she says that she has stuff to live for, like my niece and nephew, my brother's kids, so it's really good, and I had a really good time with her. I wanted to share some of the things that I did in Indianapolis with you in case you've never been. When I wasn't with my family, I was with my two best friends that I've had since I was about, I don't know, 14, 15, April and Krissy. So the three of us spent a lot of time together. While we were originally from the west side, they have since moved to the east side, so we spent a lot of time in Fountain Square. There is a ton of cool graffiti on that side of town, and I'm going to show you some of my favorite pieces. There is an awesome Bjork mural. I don't know if you're familiar with the singer Bjork, but I love her, and I used to be obsessed with her, so I thought it was really cool to see this piece. There is an awesome Doctor Who door, for those of you who love Doctor Who like I do. Say hello, Whovians. There is like some sort of 80s arcade centipede thing. I'm not really sure exactly if that's what it is, but that's what it looked like to me. There was a lot of really cool like spaceship stuff. There was some really cute robots. I forgot to get a picture of the toy robot, which is too bad because it was just really adorable. My favorite of all of the graffiti that I saw was the lanternfish, and I actually love this picture so much that it's the background on my cell phone right now, and I normally don't ever do things like that. So I really loved the picture I took. I really loved the art. I thought it was probably the prettiest piece there, or the most striking piece there. Indianapolis has a ton of talented artists. So in addition to spending time with Krissy and April, I also spent time with my family. I went hiking with my dad. We went to Turkey Run. We saw some Amish or Mennonite. I'm actually not sure. I know that from my understanding, I think the difference is that the, yes, hi Phaedra. Come here, say hi. Phaedra says hi. She missed me while I was gone. I believe the difference between the Amish and the Mennonites is that the Amish don't use any electricity and the Mennonites will use electricity. But I am not an expert, so I'm not for sure. So if one of you know, make sure you let me know. My stepmom and I went to see Krissy at her salon, which is No. 7 Salon, and we got mani-pedis, and that was really nice because we've never done anything like that together before. So I had a lot of fun with it. You should go to the No. 7 Salon if you are looking for a new salon for mani, pedi, hair color, haircut, because their salon was really nice and everybody there was very friendly. I got my first CND Shellac mani there, and I absolutely loved it. I've done a lot of gel manis, like both at home and had them done professionally, but I actually prefer the CND Shellac process to the gel process. Krissy and April took Ray and I to the New Day Meadery, which is a meadery and cider place in Indianapolis. I don't know if you know, but I absolutely love mead. It's like my favorite alcoholic drink right now. I often drink cider or mead, but if it's there and available, that's what I'm gonna drink. And here in Tampa, what I typically drink now is Kurt's Apple Pie because my Tarpon Springs mead that I loved went away, that they closed. So I was really excited to try a new meadery. I tried all of the meads that they had. I didn't actually ever make it to the ciders because I was just so into the meads. I did not like their Rethinkers because it has hops in it, and I absolutely hate hops. I cannot stand that taste. But I loved Washington's Folly, which has sort of like a tart cherry thing going on. The Shelby Blue Ribbon was my favorite. It has like sort of I think it has rhubarb in it. It's delicious. We also went to Kuma's Corner. And I think Kuma's is originally a chain from Chicago, but it's kind of amazing. I've never been to a place exactly like it. The closest I think I've been is the Vortex in Atlanta. Kuma's Corner is basically like a heavy metal restaurant. So they play heavy metal music, and that's sort of the theme for like all of the food and everything. Their menu's pretty hilarious. They have a ton of different kinds of burgers, and they have fries. I had a neurosis burger if I was going to go back, which I would if I was there. If I was gonna go back, I would probably have the layer of the Minotaur. I like caramelized onions and mushrooms and stuff like that on my burgers, but it was pretty delicious and very unexpected. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed seeing a little bit about my trip to Indianapolis. I'm sorry that my videos are so late this week, but I have been drowning in work. I did a whole bunch of stuff before I left for my trip so that I wouldn't have to work while I was with my grandmother, and I really only had to do a little bit of work one day, which was great. But now that I'm back, I'm like trying to caught up in all of my day job, and I'm trying to get some blogging done on my blog, and it's just been, I feel like I haven't slept at all. So, I'm gonna try to get caught up again so that, you know, you guys see me sooner rather than later during the week, because I missed you. Let me know what you think of this video in the comments below, and if you haven't already, be sure you subscribe to my channel. I make new videos twice a week. Thanks so much for watching. Phaedra says bye-bye. She's like, yeah, okay, give me treats.